Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner on Amur region. First thing I want to do is tell you about the bad news. I did a recording yesterday that would have been live on YouTube by this morning, but when I went to play it back after recording, I got a message that said the file was corrupt and it was a 0 byte file. And I did a lot of work in that episode. I delivered all the rolled steel and the medium pipe to the rolled steel factory. I did the last landslide, which left me with 2 extra metal, which I used on the next job. I brought up 2 rolled steel from that plant for the next job. Plus there was 3 other items. Brick, concrete blocks, and cement, just like this job, just like the spring cleaning job. Now that job had to be done before this one. I'm in a part of the contracts where certain jobs have to be done before other jobs will unlock. And the job I did yesterday, let me close this, was for this facility, production plant. Let me go to the map. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Production plant is what I did yesterday. I think they call it production plant restoration. That's where it is. See, it's crossed off right here. Plant restoration. Speaking of solid rock, somebody asked me a question a while back if I had done the solid rock mission, and I told them that it was next. I never went back and confirmed with that person that I had done the solid rock mission. I assume if he's watching my videos, he saw the video, but just want to mention that I did do the solid rock mission scene, so go check it out. But I did plant restoration yesterday. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of running back and forth, and it's all gone. Now today, that's why all my trucks are here. I got all 3 of them here. Only I left the trailer for that one back down here where you pick up the rolled steel. I figure eventually I'm going to get back down there. Otherwise I can just take the truck back down. But anyways, today I'm using this one and this one. I'm sending this one off to Cosmodrome to get a load of metal. I need 2. There's only 1 rocket debris which showed up after I had used all the rocket debris. Last night I was looking around at where I could get sand and small pipe and medium pipe, the things that I cannot get on this map or any other map apparently. I checked all 4 maps. You cannot get those items off of any of the 4 maps. And then there's jobs. I can get metal, but there's absolutely nowhere to get sand except the quarry on Cosmodrome, and it won't give out any items. It doesn't even have a loading dock. That's the only logical place to get sand. And I looked and looked for jobs that would make the quarry active, and there just isn't. When I was up on Urska and Cosmodrome and I looked back at Chernokamensk, there was a second rocket debris down in this area. But now when I log on today, that one's not there. So that's why I'm going to Cosmodrome. Otherwise, both of my rocket debris would cover the 2 metal that I need. Oh, screwed up. It updated it again today. I didn't bother to look at the version. But that's probably why this rocket debris is gone. Or maybe it's just a glitch where on one map it shows it's there, and the other map it shows it's not. I don't know. But I know we've been doing this for 7 minutes, and we got to get moving. It just really pissed me off that whole recording, hour 20 minutes between completing the other jobs and then doing the new job. Had to take a drink, was all gone. And and it all worked right. Nothing dumped. I didn't get stuck anywhere. Everything worked right. I was having a good time. And then it was, such a letdown. It made me so angry that the video wasn't there that it took me till the next day the next afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get up the willpower to get on here and do the next one. So here we go. This one's going all the way to Cosmodrome and back. I might as well start out with everything repaired. I'm not very far from the Cosmodrome gateway, so I want to make sure I get there correctly, which means taking that right turn. Move that ahead or I won't get it. It'll be right behind me. I was thinking I needed to turn here. Whoops. That's why I stopped and looked. No, I think I just made that one. Wrong place. Oh, actually, you could go that way or you could go this way. It doesn't really matter. So I think the other way is probably more mud. Click it down to first when the wheel starts spinning too much. In theory, you could go around all those big boulders. Oh. Getting off to a real good start. I didn't even see in the snow where it turned. Didn't have the waypoint markers close enough together. What is the trailer catching on? Just that rock? Why can't I pull it over? Oh, there's a bush wound up around the axles. Tree mod works for the trucks, but not the trailer. So in theory, you just have the power to pull it over the trees. but sometimes that doesn't work. Or like the other day, I had I think I was off camera at the time, but I had a big problem with some roots, tree roots sticking up out of the ground. And they were catching on the DOT bumper on the trailer. The rear bumper on the trailer is called a DOT bumper because the DOT demands it. It's a law that you have to have it. In case some little car hits you in the rear end, it won't just go underneath. Now we go all the way across. Yep, down to there. So and now it's flashing. It wasn't until I changed regions. You know, as I recall, going past the fuel station means going through a lot of mud. We can use the rail line. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm having trouble with lag. There, the whole map just flipped around backwards. I think that's the railroad bridge. But maybe not. No, the railroad line crosses here. Just doesn't show the bridge. I think I figured that out the last time I came through here. I don't have to go through all this mess. Yeah. Let's get moving. Whoops. I was trying to move to camera and clicked on handbrake. That was alright actually, because I would have ran straight off into that other stuff. While I was messing with the camera. I could have got onto the tracks right back there. Oh, there's track blockage right there. That's something new. Those weren't there before. I suppose they realized people were using the railroad lines and they thought, oh, we're going to put a stop to that. Because I've been down these lines many times. There weren't any cars there. Let's get on the right one. Don't want to run north. Keep going east. Oh yeah, there's a con loaf down there. Whoa, doggy. This brush wasn't laying across the track either. That looks like it is the railroad bridge, not a road. Now low range. So I have better control. So I don't want it to do that. Whoops. Come on, don't climb the sides. Drop into the middle. I think they've made this completely impassable. It would appear that they've made this completely impassable. Well, they put K-rails on top of the cement blocks that were already there. And then made it completely impassable. See, it's like there's no opening. There's no way to drop down onto the bridge. Bastards. So we gotta go down here. So this must stay tracks all the way to the border. It must have been Chernokamensk that I went across the bridge and it was an actual bridge where I thought it was railroad tracks. I must be getting the two maps confused. Can't imagine how that would ever happen. So I gotta turn around and get on this, which starts way over here. Oh, son of a beach nut. Well, now I have a flat tire, a broken fuel tank, and a broken suspension. And I'm out of points, well, at least on the crane. Now I'm out of points. So I can't fix it up anymore until I get to one of those repair stations that replenishes everything. You know, going to get the metal is gonna be the whole episode. And that really sucks. I figured as long as I was coming all this way, I would get a full load. Doesn't make sense to come over here for 2 pieces when I can haul 10. Spots, which is 5 units of metal. Every update, they put in more blocks. They put in more blockages to back routes or shortcuts. It's like we put in all these good obstacles and great mud and everything on the established routes that you're supposed to use. So we want to make sure that you actually use those routes. So you can get stuck in our great mud and run into all of our power poles and big rocks and everything else. You might be able to tell that I'm growing very cynical about this game. Maybe it's playing it for a whole year now, and it's always just more of the same. Nothing significant has changed other than they've made it more difficult. The community makes better mods to combat what SnowRunner is doing, and then SnowRunner makes deeper mud and bigger rocks and whatnot to offset the new better mods. It's like a game of whose dick is bigger. You make better mods, we make stickier mud. This is the one that you have to start over every time. I believe that was it. Yep. Let's get out of here. Come on, turn. That ain't gonna do it. Let me double check my memory. Yeah, we gotta go up this road. Then from there it's pretty standard. we could maybe run past the fuel station versus taking damage on the tracks. Now, finishing up this recording at say 3:15 or so in the afternoon means it'll probably finish uploading sometime in the middle of the night. Assuming we get a recording out of it. Now I did test it twice. I logged on, did a test recording, realized that I had not I had not installed my manual mods. That's what I was trying to think of. So I logged off, installed the manual mods, logged back on, did another test recording, and it worked perfect both times. Except I did learn, because I checked it out, that hitting Control-Shift-M to mute the microphone does not work. Last several videos I've been using that to mute the microphone when I go use the bathroom, and I just figured out that it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to go back to doing it the old-fashioned way, the mute button on the mic itself. In the cord, one half of the record has a little controller where you can turn the microphone volume up and down, and the headset volume up and down, just for your own mic and headset. It has nothing to do with how loud the mic is in the game. And it has a mute button on the side. So the headset plugs into that. And it has a simulated 7.1 theater sound to it, which basically just adds a lot of echo to everything. I don't know, it sounds alright when you get used to it, but I don't use it. I was using it for a while, and I just kind of accidentally turned it off and never bothered to turn it back on. Yeah, like I said, this way was a lot of mud. I did take a look when I saw the fuel station. I glanced down to the fuel gauge. Got more than enough fuel. 1,000-liter fuel tank. Come on, stop just sliding and turn. This is where the trailer always gets hung up on the gate arm on the right side of the tracks. I was going to swing out to the right a little bit, and it just kept going to the right. It didn't come back. Stop. Go to the left. Not that far. Whoops. Hit the button again. Push it down is actually what I'm doing. I think straight up and around to the right. Yeah. Be back on Chernokamensk. Maybe we'll have time to deliver the 2 metal beams. But all the way across the map with a full load like this is gonna take a while. And it is all the way across the map. Alright, I'm gonna go do a nature break while this thing is loading the next map. I'm back and I see my screen flashing. You know, I was thinking about taking all these metal beams to the plant up here, but would it accept them? It accepts the parts to make metal beams, but would it accept the metal beams? I don't know. So, I suppose it'd be a lot easier to get over there in the 12 minutes I have left than, all the way down here. And then I could use this truck to pick up shit, but I have to use the other truck from the plant to pick up stuff here and here before I can go there. That'll be everything besides the metal beams. Gotta back up a little and take the paved road. And then since I think since I got messed up on that one the last time, I'm gonna go around this way this time. Well, the screen stopped flashing as soon as I pulled away from the gateway. I think on the Radeon driver, I think I'm gonna go back, see if I can roll it back to maybe get it off the website, but roll it back to the WHQL certified driver. Doesn't look like I went too far yet. I just didn't hit the points. Yeah, there's the other bridge down in front of me. Oh, a repair station. Maybe we'll make the repair station our goal for today. And then pick up doing the job in the next one. Sure skates around for supposedly having ice traction. I wonder if you can buy a trailer in there. Nope. Just repair station. I was thinking about switching this whole trailer load of metal to the Krasjbors, putting a two-spot dolly behind the Kenny and picking up the rocket debris and then going down to the warehouse and taking all this up to the plant and see if it would accept it to just hold it in storage. So here it says no. See, storage zone. But can't buy a dolly trailer, so fuck it. I don't think I really don't want to disconnect the trailer. But on the other hand, I really don't want to take it up in there. I think I could probably back it out. Disconnecting it, it'll just be a major bitch getting it back on. Because the truck is a little high for it. Oh, Jesus. Kill the truck. Just trying to get through the gate. Every time I try and turn, it just keeps sliding the same direction it was going. I'm gonna see if I can come around. Doesn't really matter how much I bang it up at this point. It's already completely destroyed. See, it won't even turn a corner. Try this again. Maybe 3-4 times back and forth. It might come around. Maybe riding over this shit'll make it turn. The snowbank and the debris is the only thing that'll make it turn. Repairs, supplies restocked, truck is fully repaired until I try to get out of the gate. I should be starting with the trailer right up alongside the building. But the trailer's not pointing that way. Fucking horn. See if we can get it out of the yard without causing any damage to it. Or hanging it up on the gate or anything else. Alright. Looks like we're free and clear to continue heading to the delivery in the next one. Let's get it back on the road. We got these two poles we gotta get between. Okay, I'll get rid of all these waypoints that don't mean shit anymore, all that stuff behind me. Clear back over to here. And we'll start out fresh in the next episode. There's only one turn we gotta make. Or no, we're up here. We don't even gotta make. We just got, all we gotta do is follow the road. See, and that's a railroad bridge too. So this is the one that's an actual road. That's what I was thinking of on the other map. In basically the same position as the other map. But anyways, we did that much. I explained what happened with the last video, why it's gonna be a couple of days without one. Explain what happened with the last job. Excuse me. And I think it's nap time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.